Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Cambridge Veritas. Can I say that today is actually one of the most important days of the live lessons that we've had for a long time now? Why am I saying this? Because the live today has a very, very hot topic, and that is IELTS reading, and most importantly, a question type that gives, dear God, a lot of nightmares to a lot of not only students but sometimes the trainers as well. And that's exactly what we're going to be looking at on today's, ladies and gentlemen, live lesson. So if you've just joined us, a big hi. If you're new to our community, welcome to Cambridge Veritas. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and stay with us because we've got a lot to offer you. All right? So let's begin. So what are we going to discuss today? So first of all, this lesson today, as you can see on the screen, is all about how do you answer yes, no, not given question types. There's a lot of confusion around it, isn't it? And that's what we're going to be tackling in the next 20-25 minutes. Now let's have a look at what we're going to study. The first activity is called exam information. So I'm going to share some information. We'll play a game. I'm not going to do Paco. We're going to be playing an activity, participating in an activity. Hi Chandra, Shinobi, Priyanka. Good evening, guys. And by means of that activity, we will understand what the hell is yes, no, not given questions all about. And I know there are a lot of students on YouTube that are struggling with yes, no, not given. And there are very few genuine videos where you get to learn because most of the times you get to hear. But in the lesson today, we'll participate together. Activity number 2. This is my most favorite activity of the day. Why? Because we're going to be we'll play a game. It's called Mind Games. I repeat, it's called Mind Game. So I've got a very interesting game for you today, okay? So stay tuned. And activity 3 is, as usual, we always end the lesson with a real life exam practice and with an assignment that you can often sort of do towards the end of the session. Thank you to all those who sent their assignments. I mean, good job that you're practicing. So let's get started. What's the first thing that we are going to be looking at today? Please have a look. So the first thing that I have for all of us today is this. We're going to play this game. This is called exam information. I repeat, this game is called exam information. Now, what do we do in this game? I'm going to show you 4 sentences related to yes, no, not given question type. 4 things that we should remember. But as we look at these sentences one by one, you will see blank spaces. You have to fill in the blank spaces using the words in the panel above. I repeat, you have to fill in the blank spaces using the words in the panel above. Number 1, we'll do together. The rest of it, you'll do yourself. If you're ready, show me a big thumbs up in the chat box. Show me a big thumbs up if you're ready. So the first sentence is, this type of question tests whether you understand the dash point of view. There's an apostrophe S as well. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Hi, Alka. You were not there yesterday. Hi, Jayanti. Jayanti, you've joined after a long time. So what's number 1? Number 1 is writer's point of view. Now let's have a look at number 2. Can you type number 2 in the chat box? Please do mention what question it is, number, and then the word associated with it. The questions are statements that express and dash. So what is the last answer? Please put your answers in the chat box. Thank you. Or in the comments section below. Thank you, Fazila. Shinobi says, opinion, express, the correct answer is, in fact, opinion. I've shown you the third one as well. Should I hide it? I think you've seen it already. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Here we go. So, number 3, if the writer expresses the opinion in the statement, the answer will be, what's number 4? Try to understand what it says. If the writer expresses the opinion in the statement, that means one is in the paragraph, the passage, and the other one is in the question. So if the writer expresses the opinion that is mentioned in the question in the passage, the answer will be number 4. Thank you, Chandra. The answer will be yes. So that means, let's understand it. Let me make it really simple for you. Please have a look. Kindly focus. Bear with me. So here we go. So on one side, ladies and gentlemen, so on one side is the passage, and on the other side is the question. So what I'm trying to say is, the writer has expressed an opinion here. I repeat, the writer has expressed an opinion here. If this opinion matches what is written in the statement, in the question, then the answer is yes. If you understand this, show me a thumbs up. If the opinion matches the statement, or vice versa, the statement matches the opinion, the answer is yes. We'll understand this with the help of an exercise, so don't worry about it. Thank you. So number 4 is yes. Now let's have a look at the next one. Please have a look. If the writer dash the statement, the answer will be dash. What do you think is number 5 and number 6? Please put your answers. Thank you, Shinobi, Hari, Alka, Jayanti. Contradicts. Thank you, Jayanti. No, perfect. Thank you, Hari and Jayanti. So the correct answers are, if the writer contradicts the statement, very well done. The answer will be dash. So what is the answer? The answer will be big, fat, no. What is the meaning of the word contradict? A lot of students are not able to understand this word in the first place. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look. What is the meaning of the word contradict here? Contradict means opposite. If it is the opposite of what the writer has said, generally, I want to tell you a little tip, but I will not, because we have to play the mind game, remember? So we're going to be looking at that on the next slide, so bear with me. All right, so number 6 is no. Now let's have a look at the last one. If it is dash to know from the dash, if the writer expresses the opinion or not, the answer will be, what do you think it is? 7, 8, 9 together. Can you let us know in the chat box, what is 7, 8, and 9? Impossible. If it is impossible to know from the, thank you, from the text, if the writer expresses the opinion or not, the answer will be? Okay, here we go. Thank you, Fazila. If it is impossible to know if the writers put it in the text, the answer will be not given. And I know the first time when we understand this, it gets really tricky, really too much to take. We also call it TMI, too much information. It gets TMI for some people, but there's an easier way to understand this. I repeat, there is an easier way to understand this, and that's exactly what we will do on the next slide if you stay tuned. So here we go. If you've understood this so far, please show me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please ask the questions either in the comments below or the chat box. Thank you. Wonderful. Shinobi, Jayanti, Fazala. Thank you. Where are the boys today? Hello. Perfect. Thank you, Chandra. All right. Now, before we go to the next slide, I have an important tip. Let's have a look at the tip first. On the next slide, you will see that the tip is written in red. I will not speak. Let's all take a breath. Let's read the tip. Here we go. Done? All right. So we'll play the activity number 2 in a short while, but let me help you understand something. When we teach yes, no, not given types of questions, one of the biggest challenges for students is that they're not able to understand what is an opinion and what is a fact. That's a very, very big problem for them. So we're going to play a short game today, right now, wherein we'll understand what is an opinion and what in fact is a fact. And that's what we're going to be looking at together. Are you guys ready? That's what the game is. So the tip here is an opinion does not have to be based on fact or knowledge, and we cannot prove it right or wrong. For example, Cadbury is the best chocolate in the world. You may have heard of the name Cadbury, right? It's a brand name. Cadbury is the best chocolate in the world. Well, it's my opinion. It's not a fact. Yeah. The gravitational force of Earth is, there's a particular number, correct? Is it an opinion or a fact? It's not my opinion. It is a fact. Sun rises in a particular direction. That is not my opinion. It is, ladies and gentlemen, a fact. Yeah? So there's a big difference between an opinion and a fact, and people are entitled to have their opinion. The idea is students are not able to understand what is an opinion and what is a fact. And this activity is all about that. So read the statements. I will show you 3 statements one by one. Put in the chat box F if you think that that statement is a fact, or otherwise put O if you think it is an opinion. If you understand this, show me a thumbs up. Exactly. Thank you, Shinobi. The answer should be universally accepted. Absolutely. All right. So let's have a look at number 1. Ready? Here we go. Frankfurt International Airport serves the most international destinations. Serves the most international destinations. What is it? What do you think? All right, lovely. It's a fact because you can calculate it by the number of flights that pass through the airport. West Frankfurt, Germany. Yeah. Let's have a look at number 2. Bingo. Fantastic. It's a fact. It's not an opinion. Sorry. What's number 2? If your answers are different, that's totally fine. Don't worry. What's number 2? Thai Airways has the best airport services. Thai Airways has the best airport services. Thank you, Shinobi. Aradhya, perfect. Thank you. What about other people? Thank you, Fazila, Aradhya. So it is, ladies and gentlemen, an opinion. Very good. Very well done. Now let's have a look at the last one, the third one. Ready? Here we go. Thai Airways has won a prize for the best airport services. What do you think it is? Is it a fact or is it just an opinion? Ladies and gentlemen, it is a fact. Unless a person is lying. Yeah, they have won it, so they have won it. I mean, it's out there on the internet. Everybody knows it. Thai Airways has won a prize for the best airport services. Now let's take a deep breath. Have some water. Why are we playing this game? What is the purpose? Many of you are participating. Well done. Excellent. Great job. What is the purpose? If you're a teacher watching, you cannot complete a class related to yes, no, not given without clarifying the difference between what is an opinion versus what is a fact. Now, because of the limit of the YouTube limit of the classes that we can run and also the retention rate, etc., we can't have a long length lesson on it. So we tell as much information as possible in 40-45 minutes. However, if you want to join a completed IELTS Advanced course, feel free to. The link is in the chat box. So it's very important that we have thorough practice of IELTS tasks like this, especially when it comes to, excuse me, especially when it comes to yes, no, not given questions. But what are we going to do now? Please have a look. I'm going to share the screen once again. We will now play mind game. Are you all ready? This is going to be a very, very interesting game. I repeat, the next game that we'll play is called the mind game. So let's get started. I'm very excited. Activity number 3. If you understand the next activity, bingo, that means you've understood everything. I repeat, if you understand the next activity, you've understood everything. There are some teachers who have joined us, IELTS trainers. We have done this activity with them on the IELTS Advanced TTT program as well, Train the Trainer. So it's going to be a bit of a repeat for them, but never mind. Here we go. So Fazla and Jayanti, I know because you've done a course with us before, you cannot give the answer the first. All right? Do you guys understand? You cannot give the answer the first. Let other people guess what the answer is. So this is the game. All right. I will show you 3 questions. They're very simple questions. They're like grade 5 questions. You have to look at the question and tell me the answer from the list on the left-hand side of the screen. The words are black, white, pink, not black, gray, dark. Okay? So my first question for you is, perfect, here we go. So my first question, this is a mind game, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, bello, I'm so excited. The first question is, which from this list is the opposite of black? Quickly, I want a quick answer. I don't want you to overthink. Tell me a quick answer. Which is the opposite of black from this list? Okay, thank you, Shinobi. Aradhya, thank you. Fatima, White, thank you. Hari, thank you. Chandra, thank you. What about other people? Shinobi, you deleted your answer. Why? Okay, what about other people? Okay, the answer is the opposite of black is not black. In elementary school, everybody taught us that the opposite of black is white, correct? Hello, bello. No, duh. The opposite of black is not black. So if you chose not black, thumbs up, not a problem. If you did not choose not black, if you chose something else, it's fine. I would have chosen white as well. So that's okay. But what do we understand from here? Now let's understand the most important thing. If the information is opposite, it will always be written like this, like not or no. These kinds of words you will see in the statement or the passage. All right? I repeat, if the information is opposite, these kinds of words will be written no, not, or the opposite versions of it. Okay? Now, question number 2. Which is the same as black? What's the answer? Put your answers in the chat, in the live chat or the comments section. Thank you, Hari. Thank you, Shinobi. Thank you, Aradhya. Chandra. Super. So the correct answer is 1 and 6 both. So the same as black is black itself. And of course, dark. Why? Remember, on the IELTS exam, you will see a lot of synonyms as well. I repeat, on the IELTS exam, it will not be exactly the same. Sometimes it can be, but more often than not, it's going to be the synonym of it. So, and that's where the comprehension of English language lies. You've got to be able to understand which one is the synonym. All right, shall we move on? Show me a thumbs up if you understand this. Last question. Which one is completely different from black? Not same, not opposite, just completely different. These are two different colors. It is as simple as that. Put your answers, please. Yeah, thank you, Shinobi. What about other people? Aradhya, perfect. Guru, welcome to our community. Chandra, thank you. So the correct answers are 2, 3, and 5. Now, can you see that there's a red box that I have mentioned as well here? What do you have to do? Watch. This is the most important piece of information. I repeat, this is the most important information. If the answer is opposite, like not black, if the statement is opposite, the answer is no. Let it sink in. If the statement is opposite, black, not black, the answer will be no. If the statement is same, either exactly the same words or with the use of synonyms, the answer will be yes. But if the information is completely different, not opposite, not same. For example, I like chocolates and I live on the 4th floor. They are neither same, they're nor opposite, they're just completely different. The answer is not given. This is the secret that most of the trainers, examiners on YouTube keep it hidden, and they don't, I mean, more often than not, of the videos that I was exploring before I was making this lesson for you this afternoon, I realized that very few videos actually mention very clearly what the funda is. This is the funda. This is the secret. Use it. If you understand this, show me a big heart on the video, please. Perfect. If you want me to repeat, tell me in the chat box. All right, so one last time, here we go. If the information is opposite, the answer is no. If the information is same, with the help of synonyms, etc., the answer is yes. However, if it is just completely different, the answer will be not given. And that is what we will now practice on the next slide. Are you ready? We will now practice this on the next slide. You have to put your answers in the comment section and the chat box. Perfect. Thank you for all your hearts. It makes my day. Do put a heart on the video as well and a thumbs up on the video. All right, lovely. Now, what is the game? The game is very simple. If you want to pause the video, pause the lesson. Read the sentences 1 to 5. It's not 1 to 5, it's 1 to 3. I will show you 3 sentences. Bear with me, I'm just going to edit it. Yep. So read the sentences 1 to 3. So I will show you these sentences one by one. on this slide, only one sentence is written. No. Don't read it. Listen to the instructions first. Read the sentences 1 to 3. Then read the statements A to C. So A, B, C, I've hidden it. I'm going to show it to you in a short while. You have to read the statement, and I'm going to give you 30 seconds every time. If you want to pause the video, you can pause the lesson. Read and decide which information, which statement is same, which is different, and which is the opposite. If it is same, the answer is yes. If it contradicts, it is the opposite, the answer is no. However, if it is just two completely different worlds altogether, it is not given. Ready? Shall we start? If you're ready, show me a big thumbs up. Thank you, Guru, Shinobi, Fazila, Saurav, Ansi, Chandra, Aradhya, yo. Lovely. In case you're new to our channel and you're enjoying the lesson, do subscribe and share it with your kith and kins. We try to make these lessons with a lot of thought behind it, making sure that those who watch have a very productive hour of the day. Here we go. Okay, read the sentence. 1 traveler in 5 is avoiding travel agents and buying holidays from home. The first statement. Oops, sorry. %20 of people. Okay, why don't you read this? %20 of people are staying at home rather than booking a holiday through a travel agent. Is it same? Is it opposite, contradicting, or is it not given? Or is it just completely different? Remember, the word is contradict. It does not necessarily have to be, it should simply contradict. Same. Okay, thank you, Hari. No. Fazila, not given. Shinobi, not given. Okay. Look at it. I'm going to highlight it for you. Now tell me the answer. Here they are Here they are staying, and here they are buying. So is it not given? Is it same information, opposite information, or contradicting information? So many mixed thoughts here. The correct answer is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid buying holidays from home versus 20% of people are staying at home rather than booking a holiday through travel agents. So they are staying at home in this one, and here they are buying homes. They are avoiding travel agents, and here are staying at home rather than booking through a travel agent. The information is not given, it is contradicting. So the correct answer is no. If you do not understand this, pause the lesson, read it once again. Here, the information is taking use of the travel agent or not taking use of the travel agent, and also buying and staying. So in one, they're making use of the travel agent and doing so. They're buying holidays from home. In the other, they are not. So it is opposite. It is contradicting. Now let's have a look at the next one. Please have a look. 20% of travelers have had bad experiences with travel agents. Remember, opinion or fact? Keep that in mind as well. Is it an opinion or is it a fact? Keep that in mind. This one. What's B? B is, it's a completely different idea. It's a completely different idea, so it is not given. Very good. Now let's have a look at the next one. 20% of travelers are booking their holidays directly without help from the travel professionals. It can be very confusing. Focus on the word 20%. 20% of travelers are booking their holidays directly. And here, 1 in 5, which is 20%, one traveler in 5 is avoiding travel agents and buying holidays from home. Same piece of information, but it's just being said like this. Yeah, so the correct answer here is, please have a look. Perfect. Thank you, Jayanti, Chandra, Fazila. The correct answer is yes. Perfect. If you've understood this, if your answers were right, bingo, very nice. If your answers were a little bit dancing up and down, it's fine. It is the first practice. It does take time. It's also confusing because it mentions 20% here, right? And here, can you see the wording? Here it is 1 traveler in 5, which is the same as 20% of travelers. Okay, so don't worry. I selected a hard one for you in the beginning just to sort of, all right, prepare you for better. Let's look at statement number 2. All right, stay tuned. Here we go. Holiday companies say that customers are becoming more confident. Let's just dissect this statement. Holiday companies, one sec. Bear with me. So, holiday companies say that customers are becoming more confident. Okay, they say customers are becoming more confident about booking packages by phone. Okay, booking phone over the internet. Perfect. That's nice. Okay, we understand what it is now. So companies are saying that customers now feel more confident booking packages, travel packages, using their phone over the internet. I hope we all understand the meaning. Now let's have a look at statement A. Take a moment, go through it. Travel agents have noticed that their customers are more confident than they used to be. Thank you, Amit. Thank you, Bijoy. Thank you, Jayanti. Thank you, Fazila. Everybody's wrong. Yo, Chandra, Shinobi. Correct answer. Thank you. Thank you, Marzan. Here we go. Now watch. Listen to me very, very carefully. Have a look. It's really fun. It's fun to play this activity. Watch. Confident about what? Okay, if I say Fazila is very confident in teaching IELTS, because I know that she teaches IELTS. But if I say Fazila is very confident, are they the same statement or are they different statements? Fazila is very confident about teaching IELTS is one. Fazila is very confident is another thing, but they are not same. About confident, confident in general is a very broader term. It is not suggesting the same thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's neither the opposite. So, what is the correct answer here? B is, ladies and gentlemen, not given. Don't jump. Watch, listen carefully, try to understand the meaning. Here it is confident related to booking. Okay? Here it is confident in general. It does not mention booking, ladies and gentlemen. So you're jumping on the opinion part too little too soon. Remember? If you understand this, show me a big thumbs up. Yeah, it's different. Thank you, Amit. Thank you, Aradhya. It's a different piece of information. If you understand this, show me a thumbs up. Perfect. Next one. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Travel agencies have noticed that people now feel more able to book their holidays online or by phone. Waiting for your answers. Very clearly, the answer here is, ladies and gentlemen, yes. So, perfect. Thank you, Aradhya, Amit Shinobi, Yo-Yo, Hari, Ansi, Marzan, Chandras, Amit, Bingo, Fazla, lovely. Last one. Now, last one does not mean that it's going to be no. Okay, so don't jump the gun. Let's just still try to understand it. Okay, here we go. More holidays are booked by phone or over the internet than by travel agents. Bijoy, everybody else, don't jump the gun. Try to understand. Amit, it does not mean that it is no. It could be a different answer as well. What do you think? More holidays are booked by phone or over the internet than by travel agents. So there are two things. So let's understand this. Come here, listen to me very carefully. So this statement means travel agents book more holidays or people book more holidays. According to this statement, people book more holidays. Okay? I repeat, people book more holidays than travel agents. Well, I don't know if this statement is mentioning that. This is all about that people have started booking more packages using phone. So this one is related to particularly phone, usage of phone going up. It does not mean that people, it does not mean that people have started booking then travel agents. Okay? These are two different pieces of information. We don't know about this. We only know that usage of phone is going up. I hope you've understood this. The answer is not given. We don't know. Sorry. If you've understood this, show me a thumbs up. If you want me to repeat, let me know. I'll repeat it. Hello, Bello. Okay, cool. Thank you. Now the last sentence, okay? Very, very interesting, very important class. I wish there were more students watching. Generally, there are more students watching because this is a very technical and a very, very important class. Here we go. Let's read the sentence. This puts increasing pressure on Britain's estimated 9,000 agents, which have already been suffering from competition from low-cost airlines. So let's dissect it. There's increasing pressure on the agents, and these agents have already been suffering from competition in the low-cost airlines. Okay. So there's pressure because they're already suffering from low-cost airlines. Okay. There's pressure and they're suffering from low-cost airlines. Now, let's have a look at the first statement. It's like Squid Games, you know? You look at the answer. If it's wrong, you're safe. If it's wrong, you die. If it's not, you're safe. It's so funny. Here we go. The British travel industry has had some setbacks. By the way, just to give you one tip, it is a complete passage that is continuing in itself. I divided it in three simple sentences for you. So remember the first sentence and the second sentence also. They're all connected with each other. What's number 3? Okay. I'm giving you a tip. Statement 1, 2, and 3 are all connected. Statement 1, 2, and 3 are all connected. But I appreciate what you're saying. So let's just keep it simple. You're right. Wonderful. The answer is, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Not given. Has had some setbacks. And particularly talking about this, well, we don't know. You have to be specific. So these are two simple, different pieces of information. Please specify. Well done. Congratulations. Good job. However, if you said yes, I'm with you, because some people may be thinking that it is connected to number 1 and number 2. In that case, it is yes as well. Perfect. Now let's have a look at number 2. Travel agents do not understand that competition can be positive. Focus on the word suffering. That's where the answer is. Do not understand that competition can be positive. No. Why no? Saurav, thank you. Everybody, thank you. Please have a look. The answer is not given once again. Now, why do you think the answer is not given? Everybody, please have a look. We don't know what they understand about this. Please put your answers there. Thank you. We just know that the competition has been negative because they're suffering from it. It's mentioned already here, right? So read the statement. Travel agents do not understand that competition can be positive. The statement does not mention it. They're completely different. If they do, I mean, that's a different set of information. It is not positive. It's just a different piece of information. Last one is, after competition from low-cost airlines, business is now getting better for travel agents. Now, this should be easy. Is it getting better or is it getting worse? So the correct answer with this one is, please have a look. Clearly, the business is not getting better. The business is going to the dungeon, going to the dogs. So it is not, hello, business is not getting better. So the information is no. It is opposite piece of information. I repeat, it is an opposite piece of information. Wonderful. Thank you, Yo-Yo, Jayanti, Guru, and C. Thank you. Lovely. Okay. So what do we understand? Once again, I had 3 sentences for you for today's session, but there's more practice, so don't worry. I know that we require more practice. It'd be too quick to sort of compartmentalize that you already have understood it all. It does require more practice. If you want continuous support, feel free to join our IELTS Advanced course. But I've got one more practice for you here. Watch. Please have a look. This is your assignment and exam practice, real exam practice. The question is exactly the way it is in exam. This is a short para, more like a sentence, that I've written for you. Read the sentence and put your answers in the comment section below now or later if it is yes or no or not given. Please take a screenshot. I'm going to give you some space. Thank you. If you've taken a screenshot, show me a big thumbs up. Going to the dogs more like, getting destroyed. Yeah. These are logical problems. Yeah, these are Shinobi. Perfect. So, what do we have? Like always, now it's time for you to write what are your takeaways from today's lesson? What did you understand? And I know that it can be a little too technical to understand within, let's say, 50 minutes. But hey ho, we tried to practice. We are better than where we were at least before. So please put your exit ticket in the chat box. For those of you who are new watching us, hi. Every day when the lesson gets over, we ask everyone to kindly put their exit ticket in the live chat, letting us know what did you understand from today's lesson. All right? So waiting for your exit ticket. And like always, we've got our next voice and accent batch that is starting immediately after Valentine's. So if you want to give a gift to someone to improve their overall communication skills, where accent plays a supremely important role, ladies and gentlemen, you can gift the love of learning to your loved ones. And there's a very interesting announcement. We're going to start a WhatsApp group very, very soon for all those of you who are interested in receiving PDFs daily updates about various courses like voice and accent training, IELTS preparation, IELTS advanced, global communication, presentations for CEOs. We got a lot of important courses for executive level, manager level, CEO level courses, all related to communication skills. So if you want to be a part of the WhatsApp group, do let us know. You can simply text on WhatsApp. The link is in description that you'd like to be a part of that group. I'm also going to share the link with you tomorrow for it. My apologies, I don't have the link for it today, so I'm going to share that with you tomorrow. And let's read what did you learn today. Okay, Chandra, exit ticket, understand fact and opinion. Okay, Yo-Yo, please give us multiple choice types. We'll practice on that as well. Fazila, after today's session, I think I need to take one more other TTT for reading. That's funny. Shinobi, we got to know meticulously about facts and opinions. Nice vocab, Shinobi. Guru, your contact number, it's in the chat box, brother. You can contact the counselors. Jayanti, opinion and fact to distinguish between yes, no, and not given. Marzan, love from Bangladesh. Lots of love, Marzan. Ansi, love from Chennai. Grateful to watch. So sweet. Thank you so much. God bless. Lots of love. All right. In case you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and haven't shared it with your friends and family, it's a sin, ladies and gentlemen. We make these lessons with so much love and so much thought that it's going to benefit so many students out there struggling with these important aspects. So do share it with your kids and kins. Do subscribe yourself, like the lesson, give it a thumbs up. And tomorrow, we're going to have something related to voice and accent. I repeat, tomorrow's session is going to be supremely interesting because we're going to be looking at pronunciation, accent, English language, how do you pronounce things, the diction, the enunciation, etc., etc. So it's going to be a fun session. Be there with us at 9 p.m. God bless. Take care. Thank you for being with me in this lesson. I hope you learned something new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Take care. See ya.